Hello everyone. The first cats are coming. Oh, they're almost all here now. They know what's about to happen. Hi Schatzies. Hi, wie geht's? Let me get your little box container. Okay, it's okay. Just putting some food here. I know, are you gonna hiss at me again? No? Okay, well that's an improvement. Hi Freckles, how you doing? I'm gonna put in some water. Okay, let me rinse that out. It's a little dirty. Okay, that fits right into the hole. Okay, so they don't tip it over. It looks dirtier than it is. It's just a little earth, so nothing that's bad for them. I know, you're the first one to come here. Well, well, well. Outside without Oscar, I see. Yeah, just feeding the kitty candies real quick. Well, it's kind of annoying when I have the dog with me because the cats get scared of Oscar. You want some food? I got you some good one today. Hi, Freckles. Oh, hi, Ashley. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We missed you the last live stream. What did I do for the last live stream? I think I was making a cake. I was making a birthday cake for my husband. It wasn't the one that I was initially hoping to do or planning to do, so we ended up making a pretty simple chocolate cake. Do you know Toblerone, like the German chocolate? Or the Swiss chocolate, sorry, to all Swiss people, it's Swiss. The little yellow chocolate bar that's formed like a mountain, or like mountains. So I made a Toblerone, a chocolate cake. I'll post a picture later of the end result for my husband's birthday. Thank you, I'll let him know. Hi Shuriken, good to see you again. And yes, I am taking care of the kitties. I'm not feeding them too much since it's gonna be summertime pretty soon, or warm here, so they don't need their extra layer of fat. They're so close right now. It doesn't look like that on the camera, but like my hand is here. Oh, sorry, Daisy. I apologize. I know. That reminded me of that very German joke. And sometimes when people hear jokes like that, I understand that they say Germans don't have a good sense of humor. So the German joke, at least where I come from the Alps area where there's a lot of snow. So we say, knock knock, what's that? Oh no, how does it go? That's a different one, let me think. Oh yeah, it's what is the most disturbing thing when you're trying to have dinner? And then the answer is an avalanche. So that just reminded me because I'm disturbing to them right now. So I'm stepping back a little bit. Hi Snowberry, how are you doing? Welcome to my little feral kitten colony out here. Yeah, ding dong. Thank you, Richard. I agree. Rittersport is better than Toblerone. Yeah, you and your marzipan, Rittersport. I mean, Rittersport, Brian Johnson, that longevity researcher guy on YouTube, he found out that Rittersport has the least heavy metal contamination when it comes to chocolate. It's a German chocolate too, and it's available in many American stores. So if anyone's interested in that. It's your friend's birthday. Happy birthday to your friend, Yamina. Yeah, ding dong, that got me good. Does anyone know that Will Ferrell movie, Eurovision? Or Fireland Saga story, or whatever it's called? I have cats at home, yes. I have my own cats that we got from the shelter. And these ones are I call them the neighborhood feral cats. They're just stray cats I know them since birth. Those two are the babies of her. And there's more, and we caught them, or the local trap and release group caught them, and they neutered them. And you can see that by looking at their ears. So they will have, here in America, they clip a little piece of the ear. I know it sounds terrible. They clip that ear so that people know that they are already spayed or neutered and they can't reproduce anymore. So they won't make any more babies and create a bigger issue or colony. I'm not saying they're an issue, but they are pretty bad for local birds, for the bird population. So yeah, stray cats are predators, which makes sense. I'm so glad you made it to Snowberry. Please check out my friend Snowberry. She does so many good things for animals. She has so many cats that she rescues and takes into her home, and she's just such a loving person. So thank you so much. I appreciate for the subscription, or that you subscribed. All my cats are fixed. Yeah, that is so important. Thank you so much for having your cats fixed. People not fixing their cats is a really big issue, because especially when they're outside cats, they will just walk around outside and do what they're supposed to do, and then it will just create a really big issue, and all those little baby cats get born outside, and yeah, it's really sad. Are you excited for Eurovision 2025? Yes, totally. Super excited. I mean, as Germans, Eurovision Song Contest is always a huge thing. Has anyone ever heard of it or watched it here in America? I don't know if that's even a thing in America, or if you even hear about it. But for us, it's a huge thing. Everyone watches it on TV. But yeah, I'm very happy to hear that you guys know so much about cats and what to do, and yeah, but this channel, one of the reasons I have it is to just create some awareness around stray cats and how you can take care of them, what you can do, and things that are important. So I'm glad you guys are helping me out with that. I have inside and outside cats. Cute, very nice. I had inside and outside cats in Germany, where I come from. Here in America, I only have inside cats at the moment. I mean, technically, I consider them a little bit as my outside cats, but they're not mine. But yeah, that's great that you have both. I wish my cats could be outside cats, but we live in an apartment building and it's not really possible for them to go outside, and they would probably get in trouble because there's so many roads around here. Thank you so much. I'll let them know, Snowberry, and tell them happy birthday from you. I appreciate it. And Ashley, I read your message too, the happy birthday message. Sorry, I just forgot for a second. I'll let him know. He'll be happy about that. Oh, the cats are so loving with each other. I've never seen that before. I mean, my cats at home are loving too, but these here are really on a different level. I feel like they're always... Oh, if you praise something too often, the opposite will happen. But usually they're really loving. Yes, they snuggle all the time. It's so cute. You love the joke? That's good. For everyone that hasn't heard the joke, it goes Like, it's a joke from when you're from the Alps region where I come from. So it says, what's the most annoying thing when you're trying to have dinner? And the answer is an avalanche. So welcome to German humor. And for the cats, it's probably me. The most annoying thing to have dinner is me sitting there chatting to my phone and not giving them their privacy. Although I kind of feel like they're enjoying the attention. Hi Bo, how are you doing? Good to see you. I'm just feeding the cats right now. Some of them are here in the bushes now. They're probably already full. They're pretty well fed. Yes, they're snuggling over here. It's the dad and it's his daughter. And then this is the brother. I'm just saying it's the brother and the daughter. I don't even know if they're male or female. I know that he is male, she's female, but the kids, I really don't know. I'm glad you're doing well. Hey, you speak in German. Do you speak German, Bo? Or is that a translator? That's really cool. I'm doing good too. Oh, thanks, Ricken, for helping out. I just saw it. Hey, Charles is here. Good old Charles, here for the leftovers. You wish your two kitties got along, but Lady really doesn't like other cats, sadly. That's okay. I mean, some people have different personalities, so are cats. It's just, as long as they don't beat each other up, I think everything is good. Look at them. I should have brought some more. Ein Metzger. You speak a little? Very cool. Nice. Did you learn it in school, Bo? You're from England, right? If I remember it correctly. Very cool that you speak a little German. Ein Metzger kommt in eine Bäckerei. Nächster Witz. Okay, so I'm making fun of German humor. I see. It's from South Park. It's like a South Park episode where they talk about Germans. And it's such an annoying episode for me as a German to watch because the way they speak German isn't even German. It just sounds silly. They're trying to speak German. I don't know if they do that on purpose. I'm sure they could have hired a German speaker or voice actor for the show, but I think they're just doing that on purpose. But the joke is basically a butcher walks into a bakery. Next joke. That's one of the jokes South Park makes about Germans. And there was another one I can't think of right now. Something with muesli. Our way of eating porridge. Like muesli is what we eat for breakfast. It's like oats and raisins and kind of like a healthier version of cornflakes. It's horrible, but it gives them rights. Thank you, said. I never thought I'd be a cat lady. Right? You never know you'll be a cat lady until you are a cat lady. I agree. And it's perfectly fine to be a cat lady. There's such a bad picture about people being cat ladies, even though it's just such a sweet thing to do and they're so fun to be around. You're learning from your mom and Duolingo. So your mom is German, I assume? Very nice. Knock knock, come in. Yeah, come in and tell us a joke. Bring him on. Let's see if this American humor is so much better than the German. Shuriken and I, we already talked about humor and we like British humor. And I would say, personally, German humor is kind of similar to British humor, or the closest. If I think of humors, just maybe a little bit more dry and situational. But there's definitely also bad humor out there in Germany. It really depends. Like, you either have it or you don't, I guess. Oh, Marco's live? I didn't know he was still live. Okay, he was live a while ago, and I was watching his stream real quick, or for like 20 minutes or so, and then I had to head out to feed the cats because I knew they were already waiting on me. It depends if you understand British humor. Yeah, I guess some people are not really, they don't really understand it. I know a few people here in America that say they don't really get the British humor, or it's too dark for them or too subtle, because it's not really in your face. Or sometimes it's almost a little too dark, I guess, for some. But yeah, I really like it. Do you like it, Bo, or are you more into American things, like watching American shows and stuff? Peepers, the Little Britain? Oh, Little Britain, yeah, I think that's, I loved it as a kid. I don't think it's still appropriate. I have a lot of jokes that are really, how you say that, under the belt. So, but yeah, I had all the Little Britain DVDs as a teenager. With my new exposure to German humor, I can say that I like it. Yeah, you have a good exposure from Marco's channel, I believe it. German humor. Oh, I promise you guys, this is the first time I've ever seen these cats fight. And today was the day where I'm praising them for being so cute with each other. And I made this experience so often when I praise something, the opposite will happen. So that one, hey, you guys be nice to each other. You're all well fed, there's no need for fighting. That one day I installed a bookshelf in my room and I screwed it onto the wall. And I was going downstairs and I was like sitting in the garden outside, just sitting in the sun, thinking about my cool bookshelf and how great it looks. So I was like saying to myself what a good job I did and how nice it is. And I promise you, in this second where I said that to myself, I heard a loud bang and the bookshelf fell off the wall. And that's just one of many, many examples. Thank you, Kamal. Appreciate it. That was a strong pounce. Yeah, they can be really rough with each other. But it depends. If they don't use their claws, it looks rougher than it actually is, I think. By the way, I have a little scratch on my nose. I think my cat scratched me last night. So many cats, I agree. Yeah, there's so many out here. I think it's 2, 4, 6 usually. I don't see Frostikin, by the way, Shuriken, the one that you named. It depends. If you live in England, then you will understand it more. A lot of shows are American these days. I agree, there's a lot of American shows. And oftentimes those American shows, they have this like laughter in the background. I don't know if they still do that or if that's more like a 10 years ago thing or 15 years ago. I don't like these when they have the laughter in the background from the tape. And yeah, there's really not many American shows where I would have to laugh when I watch them. It's very rare. You drinking water? That's good. But yeah, what's everyone up to this week? Do you guys have any plans? How is your week going? I mean, it's just Monday, but how was the start to the new week? I had a very normal day. I went to pick up some food from Aldi with a friend for our food bank. And what else? Yeah, some donations this morning. Food donations from a store that we put into the freezers. And I think that's pretty much it. You were looking for Frostikins yourself? I hope so too. I've seen Frostikin, I think yesterday. So I think she's probably just walking around, hopefully. I'll have an eye on her, or I'll look later when I walk the dog. Station 19? No, I have not watched Station 19. Is it English or is that German, American? Just want you to know I love your live streams and proud of you for the hard work and perseverance. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. And I don't know the show Peepers. It sounds familiar. Is that a very weird show with that weird camera angle where they follow that one guy with the camera? I mean, every movie has a camera or like people following you with the camera, but it's like this super weird camera perspective where he always like looks directly in the camera, and the cameraman is kind of part of the TV show, like a character, but he never talks. It's kind of weird. Is that the show you're talking about? I'm so bad with remembering names of shows. On my way out, I want to say hi. There's another streamer that feeds strays and has a linked Amazon account to buy foods for the cats. If you can figure it out, I'd like to help out. Thank you so much, Nash. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. That is very much appreciated. I'll definitely look into that, because for the winter time I would like to construct some shelters for them, because unfortunately a local church group, I think, or the police, I don't know, they cleaned out this entire area here, and I had a lot of cat boxes out there that I built for the winter time where they can sleep in without getting cold, but they removed all of it because there was homeless people living in here, and they trashed this entire area. It was like layers of trash. It looked like a junkyard. So they removed all my cat boxes, so I'll have to do all of it again, which is not super expensive, but since I'm only working for church at the moment, or like a non-profit, donations for the ferals are definitely welcome. So I'll make sure to set something like this up. I appreciate the idea, Nash. And have a great night as well. I hope you're enjoying the beach or whatever you guys are doing tonight. And say hi to the dogs for me and Oscar. You have school? Oh, I'm sorry. I sound old when I say this, but enjoy school time as much as you can. It's just getting worse when you're older. Life just gets more annoying the older you get. I mean, it really depends. Some people are really lucky and make some really good choices, but school time is not my favorite time to look back, but university time for sure. That was probably my favorite time. Just the most time for myself, you know, and very relaxed, I would say. If you're not having exams, that is. I think it's American. Okay, I'll have to look it up. I have to make a list with movies and shows that you guys tell me, because sometimes I really need a new show or a movie to watch, and I am so bad with deciding what to watch. It stinks about the cat boxes. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's okay. I'll make new ones. It's not the end of the world. Quite a normal Monday for me. Mackenzie and I are getting over this weird cold. Oh yeah, you said that you have a cold. I'm sorry. It's a rough one. Well, the flu's going around at the moment. I hear that so many people here at work or friend groups, they have the flu. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's something like that. And the flu really lasts a while, and they are really rough. I had to take the flu shot not too long ago for my green card, so I think I'm good for this year with the flu. I can't really get it. What time it's now? Oh, because the sunlight, yeah, it's still early here. I mean, it's not super early, but it's about to be 6 or 18, whatever you say in India. I don't know if you use... Ooh, I got a spider on me. Quite a yucky one too. It's like orange or brown. Not a brown recluse, just a tiny one. But yeah, it's 6 in the evening almost. Maybe they could start helping out with the cats. Maybe they were just clueless. Yeah, I think they were really clueless. And it was also partly because the homeless people would use my cat boxes as trash cans. They would open them up and put their trash in there, even though they didn't have any, like the trash was everywhere, so there's no reason for them to use anything as a trash can at that point. And they had a big trash can in there that they probably took away from someone in the neighborhood, and they used it as storage, I guess, for their stuff. But I should have shown you, honestly, how it looked like when it was full of trash. I never took a picture, unfortunately, but it was really insane. If I have a picture, I'll look on my phone and I can post it so you guys could see. I hate school. I'm sorry. Yeah. When I was in school, I did not like it either. Looking back, I think it wasn't as bad as I remembered or as bad as I thought it in a moment. But yeah, I did not like school most of the times either, so I definitely understand you, Bo. I'm sorry. How many years do you have left in school? Are you almost through, or you're right in the middle, or... And I have a partly wiener dog. I don't know exactly what he is. We found him on the street, so he's a stray dog. Or he was a stray dog, not anymore. And he's probably a mix of a Jack Russell and a wiener dog. You can see him on my YouTube channel. I have millions of videos of him. Probably not millions, but I like to exaggerate. I have a lot of videos with him if you want to see my dog. If this was the flu, I think it was really weak flu. It was mainly stuffy nose and chest skunk, a little skin sensitivity in the beginning. Okay, yeah, that sounds like the cold from my personal experience. The flu is really, I mean, it really depends on how your body reacts, I guess, but the flu is usually also you have like your bones hurt and your whole like joints ache and you can barely move. You have like a headache. So it's like a more intense version of the cold, like 10 times the worse. From what I know, I had the flu I think once before. So sad. I've helped homeless people who refuse shelters because pets are not accepted. I always make sure to give them money. Or Oscar's breed is good, God-made, same as mine. That is very sweet of you that you helped homeless people. Yeah, you do so many good things, Snowberry. I really appreciate you. You're definitely a blessing to this world. I give food out to homeless people sometimes when I see them. When I'm close to the food bank that I work for, so I just hand them a bag of food or some snacks and stuff. Or bread, for example, when I pick up the bread donations from the German bakery. Last time we drove by a homeless person and we just hand him some bread, so hopefully that fed him for a few days. But there's definitely a homeless issue in America, I would say. So we can't really help them all. It's really sad to see. And thank you for saying Oscar's breed is God-made. I agree. I couldn't have asked for a cuter dog than Oscar. He's the sweetest. He's just, I don't know, he's so cute. And I've never had a dog where people would stop me on the street and just tell me how cute my dog is, and then I need to put him on the internet. Some people really say that. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, he already is on the internet. I'm thinking about making some little QR code cards if people ask me that, so they can check out Oscar on YouTube if that brings some joy, hopefully. So I'm probably gonna print some of those. Snowberry, what was your dog's breed again? Sorry that I forgot. If you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember, but my memory is sometimes so short-lived. I have 3 more years, but I need going to 6-4 after that. 6th form. Okay, I guess your school system is probably a little bit different from ours in Germany. Let's see if I can refocus. I can't. I thought I could put my phone down so it's a little bit less shaky for you guys. 3 more years. You can do it, Bo. We believe in you. Don't give up. You're so close. And try to make the best out of it. And like I said, the older you get, the tougher life becomes sometimes. So try to enjoy it as much as you can. I know it's not easy sometimes. It's so different in American school. Well, I grew up in Germany, so those schools are all different, American, British. German. We all have different systems a little bit. I liked my German school system a lot. I don't know. I think I hear a lot of stories about American schools being a little tough sometimes, just with like bullies and all that, or fights. And yeah, I'm really glad I went to German school, I think, from hearing stories sometimes. Not sure about German. Germany has changed, I think, a lot, to be honest. Yes, I agree with that. A lot of stuff that I see, like the young people right now, it's definitely a little bit of a shift in society, that's for sure. It's cool that you hear about it, or that you know so much about Germany too. So European media is pretty good, I think, with showing stuff going on in different countries. A YouTube star, Oscar. Yeah, Oscar became a little YouTube star, which is so cute. I don't think he would ever imagined being a YouTube star when he was a stray dog. Hey, they're coming back. The sun is so nice right now. It's warming my back. By the way, here, got a little scratch on my nose from my cat. I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty small. But I scratched it off earlier. I thought it was dirt or something, and then I just saw the blood, so I think my cat scratched me last night. We got a new batch of Injan, and I tried it yesterday. Not bad for how inexpensive it was, but it should be better in 7 or 8 years. Oh wow, you're gonna store it at home, I guess. You're gonna make it age. That's the word I was looking for. I'm gonna try to put my phone down. Give you some more shake-free experience. Wouldn't let me refocus. Maybe like this. But then I can't read. I'm trying to keep an eye out for Frostican, Shuriken, but I can't see her anywhere, unfortunately. I wish she would show up. Oh, this makes me a little worried if I can't see some of them, but it happened before where I didn't see some for a day or two and then it would show up eventually. You have been there before? Oh, to Germany? Nice. Where in Germany have you been to? Have you traveled there, or was it for school, like a school trip or anything? Oh, you gotta go. I got you. Yeah, it's late already in England. And if you got school tomorrow, you definitely should go get some good sleep. Thank you so much for tuning in, Bo, and have a good night and be rested tomorrow and have a good day at school. You can do it. I've had poodles and bichons, but mostly straight from the street. Cleo was red tick and Great Pyrenees. Oh, I'm not pedigreed, so I'm good with whatever staggers into my yard. I like that. I agree. Tschüss. You've traveled there before? Very cool. Nice. Tschüss, Bo. Have a good night. And I'm like you, Snowberry. Whatever staggers into my life, I'll keep or I'll try to take care of. May it be cats, dogs, or any other animals. I'm still waiting for the day where a pig staggers into my life because I really would love to have a pig. Maybe it's not good in an apartment building, so maybe it's good it hasn't happened yet, so I should wait until I have a house. And then a pig will be very welcome. And I want to have an opossum and all kinds of animals. And groundhogs. When I hear people here talking bad about groundhogs and how they're trying to get rid of them, I'm always a little sad to hear that because I think they're so cute. Trying to look for Frost again. Let's wait. I'll wait here a little bit longer and see if she's gonna show up. Sometimes They come here out at sunset. I'm going for a walk now. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you so much, Ashley. You too. Have a good walk. And thank you for hanging out with us and watching the cats with us. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Have a good night later. I think Marcus is still in his live stream. He was talking about cars. One letter of a difference makes a big difference in meaning. He was talking about cars earlier. So I only watched for a little bit. I do like cars, but not that much. As long as it brings me from A to B. Oh, I think the people that usually feed the stray cats are coming. There's another couple that will feed them. Not every day, but we usually take turns, or they do it mostly every day, but sometimes they don't. So they do a little bit, I do a little bit, so we can share the work. But it's not them. No, it's a different car. I thought it's them. God brought them to me. Yeah, I agree. He knew where they should, or where he should send them to. So I'm sure the cats couldn't be happier with the home they chose. I'm trying to get a little closer. So far they're not moving. Archie, you're such a cute boy. If you're a boy. I'm sorry if you're a girl. You're a boy to me. And then Daisy is a girl to me. She looks like a girl, I think. And this is the dad. He has the cutest chin ever. And he got black under his eyes, so it looks like he's wearing makeup. And it's cute to hear, or nice to hear that you love pigs too. I really would love to have a pig one day. I think they're so sweet. Oh, I can't wait to share my Florida vlog with you. I still have to find a way where I can export my video because my phone storage is full, and same with my laptop that I'm working with. So I'll figure it out eventually, but please watch out for that video. It's gonna be super cute. That pig is my dream pig. So you will see what I mean. Corsikins being a girl, hopefully she'll be fine. Girl cats seem to have more sophisticated martial arts than boys. I really hope so. And I'm sure she's fine. I think she's really just exploring. At least I hope so. It's all we can do at the moment. But I'll keep you updated. I'll be here tomorrow at that time for feeding time, and then I'll take you guys with me and we'll look out for Frosican. So I hope nothing happened to her. But she's been good for so long. For a year, nothing happened to her, so I really hope she knows her way around now and without getting into trouble. I trust my little stray cats, so I'm not too worried, honestly. Also, there's this little pile of dirt. So people threw away some irises, and I stuck them here into the dirt. It's kind of like my own compost, even though I don't have a garden, but I use it as my own compost. So my Christmas trees are here. Sometimes I bring my potato peels here and stuff, so it's kind of like my little compost pile. And the city uses it too for like dirt they have, so they just throw it up here. So my irises are growing. And then I planted some squash seeds over here and some sunflowers. So I hope the sunflowers and the squash will grow soon. If not, I tried, but yeah, we'll see. I think it'd be cute to have some sunflowers and some squash. That reminds me of something I was thinking about not too long ago. So let me sit down for a second. I was sad that I don't have a garden because I really enjoy gardening and planting, and I can't wait to make this part or the gardening part of my YouTube channel one day, or at one point. English language, hard language. And so I was thinking, because I don't have a garden, I was like, what's stopping me from gardening just because I don't have a garden? I could garden for friends or for people at church or work, because they don't really like to garden. Or I could just, like I just did here out in nature, I can plant something out in nature, or just somewhere at the sidewalk where people can enjoy the flowers. So why do I only think I can garden if it's my own property? Because I feel like people always want to do something or put effort into something that's technically theirs on paper, but I feel like you can always find a good opportunity to garden or do some community gardening or work. So I asked at our neighbor church if I can take care of the garden in the front and plant something. I started that last year, so I'm having fun with that, and now that it's getting spring, I can start planting there again. And I planted some grape plants out there, so I hope I'm gonna have grapes soon. Or we're gonna have grapes soon, so everyone can enjoy some grapes and see some cute flowers when they walk by. So yeah, I think you don't need to have your own thing to make something nice or put effort in. You can put effort into something that's outside of your own four walls, or it's not your property, if that makes sense. Bo told me Marco ran Ami's feeding the cats. Ah, cute. Bo is so sweet. I'm so glad we got this community that's just blending into each other's community. So it's like one big community now. So that's my goal, that everyone just getting along, getting to know each other, and just everyone that's welcoming and friendly. So yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for moderating my chat today. Of course, thank you for moderating my chats, and Shuriken already did a great job today. And you only had, I think it was 1 or 2 at most in your stream earlier. I don't really remember, but I think it was 1. So not too bad. Next, very cool colored hoodie today. Oh, here, by the way, Marco. Remember how I was talking, or you were talking about the rainbow flag? How you got in trouble for it? I got in trouble for this. I posted a morning routine YouTube shorts or something, and someone was complaining why I am wearing a rainbow flag, and it's not even like a rainbow flag. It's literally just part of a album cover. But yeah, people are very sensitive nowadays, or weird, and very strong, opinionated about things that they don't know much about or they are not affected by personally. It sounds like a lot of folks will be able to enjoy your gardening efforts. I hope so. Yeah, as long as people walk by church and look at the flowers and are happy about it, I already think it was a success. Those birds are really cute right now. I wonder what kind of birds they are. They sound different than the birds I heard here the last couple of weeks. I think they're probably coming back from the south. I just love how nature sounds change throughout the season or the year. Birds coming back, birds leaving, different wildflowers coming out of the ground, and it's like how you can use it as a calendar basically, without even, because back then, I mean, people had calendars back then for a long time already, but it would just be interesting to not use a calendar anymore and just rely on the season or the birds or the flowers that you see. But I guess that would be a little bit hard to combine with work and everything, and having a schedule. You would have to know what time of the year it is or what date it is. My Converse are really rainbow. I think I've seen them on your channel before, if I'm not wrong. I've seen your Converse collection, which is really huge. I don't even have that many shoes, but I'm not a big shoe person or a bag person. I'm not girly enough in that sense. And yeah, maybe I have to get some new ones at one point. Like I always wear the same. Thanks for the heads up, Marco. I wish I could remember more from the year of German I took when I was 12. Oh, you took German when you were 12? Very cool. I hear that a lot from people that I work with or friends or acquaintances, not necessarily friends, that they took some German in school, in high school. So I didn't know that you guys in America take German in school. That's very neat. Bo just talked a little German to me too, Marco. So she knows some German as well. It's nothing compared to my wife's shoe collection. Yeah, you showed us in the live stream. She has a big closet and a big shoe collection. She probably has at least 5 times more clothes than me. And I already feel like I have way too many clothes, even though I don't, compared to most people. And I want to go through my closet and throw out half of it and really tone down my closet. I think I might want to do that for a YouTube video idea. Having, what's it called, capsule wardrobe, either that or like a minimalist wardrobe, or really just wearing the same outfit for like a week or even a month and see how that affects me with saving time. And if people notice, that would be an interesting experiment. If people would even notice that I'm wearing the same thing for so long, especially at work and my friends. So I feel like I want to try that and see if I like that idea of having a uniform, basically, because then I would never have to think about what I want to wear again. The downside is that it's kind of boring, because I do enjoy clothes sometimes, or fashion, maybe. Not really into fashion anymore. I used to be, but I don't know if that would affect my mood at all, or I think that would be a good experiment. And I want to do more experimental stuff here on YouTube. Not your kind of experiments, Marco. I'm not an engineer. I don't want to burn down my house or anything. So I'm just gonna do some experiments that don't acquire me doing any chemistry projects. She doesn't know. Problem is, each time you move to a bigger house, more crap keeps building up. I understand. Luckily, I moved from a big house we had on the army base where we lived not too long ago. So we lived on post on the army base, and we had a really big house for just us 2 people. We had 4 bedrooms for no reason, but that's just what they gave us. And it was nice. I had a backyard and everything. It was nice to have a lot of storage and room. And then we toned it down and we moved into a 1-bedroom. So it's definitely different living in an apartment with all your stuff. So we had to get rid of a lot of our things and get a storage unit and all that. And that was when I realized that I don't need that much stuff, or I don't want that much stuff, because it's just annoying to move around and to find a place for everything. And sometimes when I was trying to find a place for it, I was like, I don't even want this, so why am I trying to find a good spot for this crap if I don't even need it? So yeah, I'm trying to tone down a little bit on my things and go through some stuff and sort out stuff I don't need anymore. But I'm lazy sometimes, so I have to find a good day where I'm gonna do that. the gifted program in my middle school decided that we would learn German that year. Usually the gifted classes were more of a random grab bag. Oh, cool. Very nice. Well, I'm glad that they made you learn German. I don't know if you can use it for anything or if you enjoyed it. I hope you did. German language is probably not the most fun to learn, I assume, but glad to hear that they taught you German. Our house moves where 1,200, 2,000, 5,000 plus square feet. Okay, so you doubled basically each time. We can never downsize now without a major purge now. Yes, that's basically what we had to do with the purge. I understand. It's sometimes nice to do that because you're forced to go through your stuff and find out what you need and what you don't. So sometimes it's good that you're forced to do that because it's not easy to find the motivation to do it on a normal day. Ohio is cheap. Tennessee, compared to other states, I would say is cheap compared to California and stuff, West Coast states, but it is expensive compared to other states in the Midwest or in the South. I liked studying German more than Spanish, but around here Spanish is a lot more practical. I get that. Yeah, we had in Germany you'd have to take English because it's just the lingua franca, right? Like the language that everyone speaks in the world, so that's a mandatory. And I'm glad that they did. I can't even imagine not being able to speak English because it's so useful, or I needed that in university or for literally anything, or now with my husband. That would be hard if I wanted to speak English. So I'm glad they force us to. And then we have to pick another language, either Spanish or French usually. Nowadays it's also Turkish sometimes, or Russian, I think. And sometimes Chinese even. But yeah, we had English, French and Spanish, so I picked French because I lived right next to the French border. So it's the same thing for us in Germany. Most people would pick French, I guess, because we're neighbors, and you have less contact to Spanish language, or you wouldn't need it that much. But here in America, of course, it makes sense to learn Spanish. I understand. I sometimes wish I would speak Spanish. Now that I'm here in America, my French doesn't do anything for me, and I barely speak it anymore. My daughter just got awarded a fellowship. All costs for her masters are covered. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw that she got all those research awards, and she won first prize and all that. That is amazing. Congratulations to your daughter. It runs in the family, I guess. Plus they pay her living expenses too, rent, food, etc. Wow, that is amazing. Imagine, especially in America, that is worth so much. That's amazing, because American universities, I don't even want to try to pick up another master's here in America. I was thinking about it. Just if I was in Germany, I would probably do another one while doing the YouTubes and my nonprofit job, just to stay educated. And I like the challenge and I like to learn, so I think I kind of miss that. But in Germany they would pay for it and it would be for free, and here in America I would have to get into debt and get a student loan and pay a fortune of money, so I can't do that just for fun, so I'm not gonna. But she speaks Spanish too. That's awesome. From your wife's genes? Nice. She probably got both of your good genes. Huge congrats to her, Marco. Yes, congrats from all of us. Hi Fanny, how are you doing? Good to see you. We were just talking about what languages we learned in school, and I just fed the stray cats, and the sun is about to set, and it's just a chill day outside. Oh, funny, by the way, did you see my post? I made a post. It's the one where I'm wearing this big sombrero kind of hat, the straw hat. And I posted my YouTube email address for the postcard. So if you want to receive your Oscar signed Florida postcard, make sure to look into that post, and then you'll see my email address. If you want to receive the postcard, that is, we'd be happy to send it to you. I'm teaching ESL and I'm studying Spanish. I studied German in college, but I'm not gifted with languages. Well, it sounds like you're gifted with languages. If you're teaching ESL and you're studying Spanish and German, that sounds like you're very much into languages. It's easier to read and speak, mostly due to the Latin I learned as a music student. And you learned Latin? Yeah, and you're saying you're not a language genius here, or not gifted. That sounds like quite the opposite, actually. Music student, very cool. What, and Latin, yeah, we could have picked Latin in school too, but I didn't because, I don't know, it seemed very complicated. I think I had it for like a couple months, but then I didn't take it anymore. Only in music terms? Okay, still. Congratulations to your daughter. I always get so proud whenever a girl child's I can't say that word, academically. I got it now. Inclined. Good job to you too. I agree. Always good to see a woman, especially in science and research, winning awards, and especially when you know the person or the parents, makes you extra proud. Funny, I'm gonna show you the cats real quick. Archie, it's just me, you silly. So funny, sometimes they act like they don't know me for a second, and then they realize that they do know me. Hello, you little grump. You are you a pianist? You were more gifted with learning disabilities and switched. That's awesome that you were a pianist. Very nice. I always wish I could have learned piano. We had a piano at home, but I never had the patience to learn it, unfortunately. Now I regret it. But I'm not gifted with patience, unfortunately. So I only learned a little bit of guitar and flute, but never the piano. So I can only play the flea waltz. That's it. But that's cool that you switched, that you know what you're good at and what you enjoy. And no sound. The machines are trying to drive us all insane. I agree. It is so weird sometimes. Oh, there's some people coming. But yeah, the YouTube's works in mysterious ways. You never know what happens, or if it's trying to test us all, or driving us insane, as you said, Shuriken. Just gotta work with it, I guess. Yay, thanks, Funny, that sounds good. I'll make sure to send it out to you. Probably on the weekend, because this week is really busy now for me. I showed you this video, a live stream. I'm trying to find a good spot where the sun is not right in my eye. Yeah, the live stream from the historic town that I was, and I was wearing a historic gown, a little dress up. So I'll do a little mini job there, dressing up as one of those ladies from the old times. And then I have to walk around there with school kids, and I can combine my youth group work with that historic town, and then I can dress up as a historic lady, and we'll probably make some butter with an old butter maker, you know, where you like have the cream and all that, and maybe do some cooking and like a little walking around with the kids, and I think that will be a lot of fun, and it's gonna happen this week. So I hope I can take you guys with me. I think I will have a good internet connection out there, so I hope I can stream from there a little bit. Man, the sun is in my eyes. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys. I think it's a really cute outfit or funny outfit with a little bonnet on my head. It's definitely not what I'm used to, but it's always good to try new things, right? So yeah, I'm excited to be there again. And thanks again, Fanny, for sending the email. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It was very windy here too, and I thought to go for a walk, but now it's drizzling. Oh yeah, you both are from Ohio. Sorry guys, my brain after work, and I have a headache, so my brain is not working very properly today. My upload did not get deleted this time. I'm glad to hear that. And also I'm sorry guys that you have rain or drizzle in Ohio. I would like to send you guys some sunshine from Tennessee. We always have blue skies here, so if you guys want to live somewhere where there's always blue skies, I feel like Tennessee is a little bit like Italy. The weather here is really amazing, so if you want to get away from the rain, you should come to Tennessee. I should thank you. Thanks for making the card. Of course. No worries at all. It was a pleasure. And yeah, you're the first person to win something on the channel, and I'm glad I can give something back to you guys, because you guys give me a lot by just being here and hanging out. Always learning something new with y'all, and you always give me a reason to laugh, and you're part of this community, so I like to give something back to you. But yeah, man, oh man, I was wearing a hat all day because it was quite windy and I have a headache, so I was trying to protect my ears, so now my hair looks super greasy from the hat. I got the head hair. But I'm going home now. I'm gonna make myself some food because I'm hungry, but I want to feed the cats first since they can't cook. So, and I knew they would be hungry too. It was good to see everyone. You give away a Bugatti. You already said it, now you can't take it back. Let's try to win that game. Or Gewinnspiel, I can't think of the the English name for Gewinnspiel. Bugatti would be nice for sure. Sorry, I've been having some difficult days in office, so I'm not even regular anywhere, let alone on YouTube. I'm waiting for your conspiracy theory quiz. That'd be a good quiz. Let's do that. Alright. I'm headed home, guys. Oh, Mark, I just saw it. I sent you pictures of thunderstorms in Ohio. Yeah, you guys can always use the YouTube email address if you have anything on your heart, anything you want to share, any suggestions or whatever it is. Yeah, it's here to be used. And thank you so much for hanging out, and enjoy the rest of your evenings or evening and or morning, whatever time it is when you're watching that stream. And hope your head gets to feeling better, Ami. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Have a great night yourself, and get over that flu or cold, whatever it is, and Mackenzie too, of course. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye, everyone. Tschüss.